Hi everybody, it's Steve, advisor board member and former chief HR officer. Today's quick take is going to be on turnover, a good one for you managers and people leaders, but really anybody that's looking for a different perspective on this topic. First of all, let's understand that not all turnover is the same. There are some departments that could lose quite a few people and it barely registers, and it might be a very processy area. And there are other departments, maybe creative ones, where one hotshot leaves and everybody's running around with their hair on fire. So let's understand it's not all the same. Secondly, a good way to think about turnover is like our manufacturing friends do with statistical process control. So if you're familiar with that, there's an upper limit and a lower limit that's being measured on a certain metric, a quality point over time. And as long as our measures stay between the upper and lower limit, we're okay. Things are going all right. But if it gets outside of that, we take action and intervene. Now, we can all understand with regard to turnover, it gets too high. Of course, we're going to intervene and look at what's going on. But if it gets too low, really? Am I suggesting that turnover can be too low? Yes, because if nobody's leaving, it might mean that you're not getting any fresh talent, any fresh perspective into your organization. There are good elements of churn and people come and go. Secondly, think about the specific areas that are the most alarming to your organization that you should really focus on. So that rock star who left, you should know who your best people are. Different companies have different names for them. High potentials, that kind of thing, high performers. You should have a metric that measures how many of them are leaving. And also one that I got quite concerned about, my team did, would be predatory turnover. These are people that your direct competitors are picking off. And we had ways of dealing with that, what I won't get into here, but I call it HR special ops, and there are ways to get after that. Lastly, expect turnover. It's coming. Deal with it. In the world we live in, it's going to be there. You're always going to have churn. Don't panic. There are ways to get after the biggest issues causing it, but some of it you can't control. Final thought from my favorite Army general, George Patton. He once said, anyone who thinks they're indispensable ain't. So I'll leave that with you as the final thought for the day. By the way, it's the Army's 250th birthday this year, so sending a big hoo-ah out to my fellow Army veterans. Have a good one.